Hi everybody, how are you? This is attorney Charles Zavala from Zavala Texas Law. Today I got a fun little video about, it's going to be about immigration. It's going to be about becoming a citizen, a U.S. citizen, or what's also called naturalization. It's pretty much the same thing. So today in today's videos we're going to discuss what's it mean to be a citizen? How do you become a citizen? What are the prerequisites? And what's the overall process? Okay. We're also going to make another video. It's not in this one, but one of the requirements to become a citizen, you have to do a test, right? So they're going to ask you some questions. We'll make another video about that, explaining that, because that's a question I get a lot of people asking me. But let's take it from the top right now. So what is a citizen, right? If you're born in this country or you are a U.S. citizen, right? So a majority of this video may not apply to, but a lot of people want to get U.S. citizenship, but it's not an instant, oh, you just put in a paperwork and now you're all of a sudden a U.S. citizen. It's almost like a tier ladder. So to become a citizen, the first prerequisite is you have to be at least 18 years old. Okay? So boom. Someone's 17, hey, that's nice. I'm sorry, you got to be 18. That's the first one. The second one is you have to be already a green card holder, or what's called legal permanent resident. That is kind of like the launching point to get to become a citizen. You can't just go from being an immigrant from another country directly to become a citizen. It doesn't work that way. The middle ground is first you have to become an LPR, legal permanent resident green card holder, and then you can become a citizen. But how long do you have to be a green card holder for? There's two, either 5 years, right? So you either have your green card for a total of 5 years and then you can apply to be a citizen, or if you're married to a U.S. citizen, you only have to have your green card for 3 years. So obviously that's the advantage if you want to get your citizenship quicker if you're married to a citizen. Other than that, you just have to wait 5 years. No biggie, right? So that's going to be the biggest thing. You have to have your green card already, 18. Another thing you have to do, the USA is essentially going to say, listen, if you want to become a citizen of our country, prove it to us, show us that you've been at least living here the past 5 years. And that makes sense, right? If you're going to say, listen, I want to become part of this country, this is going to be now my country, I'm a citizen, show that you've at least been here, not that you're traveling the world or that you just use this for a little bit of time. So what the U.S. government's going to do is they're going to look at your past 5 years from the moment you apply, and they're going to make sure that half of that you've been here in the U.S., right? So, example, let's say, I don't know what the exact math is. You have to add up how many days. If half of those days you have been in the USA, then you're fine, right? You've established that to the USA that you have been here and that you have what's called a continuous residence. Another thing you're going to have to do is it's kind of like a filtering process, right? The last step, the government's going to want to find out, are you a person of good moral character? A lot of people are going to ask, what the hell is good moral character, right? Because unfortunately, the law doesn't define it exactly what it is. So if you do have any previous crimes, call an immigration lawyer, preferably an immigration criminal lawyer. That's exactly kind of what we do here, to know how that's going to affect you. Because what the government's going to say is, listen, we only want people to become citizens who are people of good moral character. If you got a dirty background, criminal records of drugs, violence, I don't know, fights, we don't want you here. So we have to prove that the person who's applying is of good moral character. So those are the main things that you're going to have to hit to apply to become a citizen. So 18 years old, right? That's a very straight, easy one. That's just your age, 18 years old. Next is you have to have your green card for either 5 years or 3 years if you're married to a U.S. citizen. Next, you have to show that you have been in the USA, continuous presence, for the past 5 years. So, and with the physical presence, I mean, you're allowed to travel. I mean, you can even go to other countries for multiple months. You just have to show that half of the time you've been here in the USA. Good moral character, right? So if you have any criminal record, I mean, always consult with an immigration attorney before you do this stuff. I always tell people, listen, this is the last step in the immigration process, citizen. Once you get your citizenship, you're done. You don't have to worry about it, anything else. And so let's do it right. Let's make sure we do the application right. We should make sure we send all the documents. We get ready for the test. We do everything correctly so that you can be done with it. You could do things, I don't know, sometimes people do it the cheap way and they're like, oh, I had a friend do it or I just did it myself. That's fine, but realize this is the last step of your thing. Let's make sure we do it right, okay? So that's an important thing. So then some people are asking, for example, what's the point of becoming a citizen? What perks, what benefits do I get? One of the cool things is you don't actually have to become a citizen. My father, for example, is a green card holder for, maybe almost 40 years. He's just never became a citizen. It's your choice. But the moment you become a citizen, there's a few kind of perks that you get to get. One of them is you get to vote, right? Only citizens are allowed to vote. Two, what I think is also a really big important one, excuse me, you get to vote. Another thing is that now once you become a citizen, you can now essentially start to petition for family members, right? So let's pretend I became a citizen today, right? And I'm from country X, right? But I became a citizen today. That's fine. Now I can start the petition process or try to see if I can bring family members over to the USA. So it's a very nice thing to have. So those are the main points for becoming a US citizen. You have to do all that stuff. Send applications, documents, and then you're going to have to do a test. We'll address the test in another video. But if you guys have any questions regarding citizenship or green card or anything relating to those lines, feel free to give me a call. My name is Charles Zavala from Zavala Texas Law. Phone number is 832-819-3723. If you see this on Facebook, YouTube, any sort of social media, feel free to give it a thumbs up, a like, or share it if you think someone could enjoy from it. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather outside. Thank you.